Fear the Walking Dead. The wrong side of where you are now. So that's the name of this episode. To me, Fear the Walking Dead this season has been superb. The story is it hasn't been going forward the fastest because a lot of it has been trying to figure out what happened previously. So it's not going forward much at all. It's pretty much trying to figure out what happened. So the only bad thing is I don't know why it didn't come on last week, but to me it lost a lot of momentum with that not happening because they shot John and it was like, oh shit, and they finally met up with this group, and the homegirl, we found out she's still alive, and the daughter, can't stand her, so it's like, wait up, what happened? And last week was waiting on it and it didn't come on, so it was like, and the NBA playoffs is going on, and so finally it came on this week, and I watched it after the playoffs, so I had to watch the late edition of it, and it was like, just wasn't into it like I have been. But this episode, so we pick up from the last one, and John has been shot. They trying to find John some aid, but most of this episode is happening in the past. So they're trying to show why the group fell apart and what happened. So, like, they don't really show what I'm about to say, but I don't think Madison lived, man. I think the end of the season is gonna finally show Madison dying. That's just my theory. I could be wrong, but I just don't think Madison is gonna make it. I don't know. And they really made me mad on this episode because they had a lot of moments like they going out of their way. We gotta help him. Oh, we gotta help him. Oh, Mom, I don't want you to be mad, but we had to go save him. And you mother, I don't like that at all. I know there's the human factor in, oh, we're humans and this and that. Look, this is the Walking Dead. This is apocalyptic living and shit. These people have been stalking you outside, trying to make your community fall and this and that. And they kept putting themselves in dangerous situation for the enemy. Let that mother sucker die. Like, I did not like that at all about them. They going and putting themselves in danger. That's why Nick got shot. He had such a vendetta against this dude, but I kind of see why. The vendetta, because dude brought them walkers there, and we still don't know what happened after that, but he brought them walkers there, and I'm pretty sure a lot of messed up stuff is going to happen. But they kept trying to save that girl. That girl ended up killing Nick. They went out their way to save this little dude. This little dude, I'm pretty sure he have a big part in their civilization crashing. Like, it's a lot of stuff I did not like on this episode. Just as far as a common sense thread of why would you do that? That's what I didn't like about this episode. The episode, as far as entertainment factor, it was kind of entertaining and stuff, but it's just, they put themselves in situations that it didn't make sense for them to go to. And this video doesn't have to be long. There wasn't a lot going on. At the end of the episode, we see them go back into the stadium. Like, the stadium is sealed, and they drive into it in this field with walkers. Like, they sealed the walkers inside of it. That makes sense. Like, how they did that? They opened the gates, and then when they let the walkers in, they trapped the walkers. I don't know, but all the walkers are inside the stadium, and they are scorched. And they drove in there because they needed supplies for John. I want John to live. He's one of my favorite characters. But they go in there and they stop and let the walkers surround him. Like, they're in basically a tank. They have guns on the side of the vehicle. Like, you can go through, run up, you could get your momentum. You have this big gigantic vehicle. Don't just stop. And even if it just stops, something like that stops, and those walkers around it, it can't move. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I'm pretty sure a vehicle can move when there are humans outside of it and stuff. There's a lot of horsepower and stuff behind them. They're in a tank. Like, you can run over those walkers, I'm pretty sure. And you have guns on the side. Like, you can shoot a lot of them, and you can kind of run through them, and run through a few of them, and try to, like, make your rounds. Keep running over them and clearing them out to a certain degree, and thin them out, and then get out and finish them off, and then go get your supplies. But they stop and let them flank them, get all around them, and they can't move. That is, I seen on Fast 8, they had a bunch of vehicles, then they grabbed Vin Diesel vehicle with other vehicles with grappling guns and stuff, and they stagnated Vin Diesel's vehicle, and he smashed on the gas, and he had cars cutting flips. I know that's fictional, but this is fictional also, and they should be able to get through them walkers. If Vin Diesel can flip a bunch of cars, can have them flipping in the air with his big American muscle car, they can run over walkers with a tank. So, based on the common sense, them putting themselves in danger, the stupid things that they did, I give this episode a 6 out of 10. I was not too engaged. They lost their momentum. They did stupid things. Let's see what the next episode holds. Holla at your boy. Like, comment, subscribe. Be the greatest or the most hated. Peace out.